Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On play action, they'll throw. Drops it underneath for Collins. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody. Oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. To throw now on first down. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. This is Collins on the handoff. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And now running, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And just shedding him off there. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 33 and a first.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago. And they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. And you can bet they're going to lean on him quite a bit, obviously. They did last week. Was over 100 yards also. AFC Player of the Week is announced Wednesday.
And until they take that away, I would continue to lean on him. Try and have another award for him winning this game. But when you look back at last week, and you saw how he was able to find holes in the defense, but it's also the run after the catch. That's what made it impressive.
Mahomes to throw on second down. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
That's good. What was that?
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play.
I didn't say anything. What you talking about, man? Saw you, bro. I don't.
He's going to get it running right.
And
he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
We're trying to watch this Magic game, bro.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the
they
Chiefs
up 34-25 against
the tying up this football game.
Wizards.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
A good hold of these
that nigga in New York now.
The point after is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Fournier. Oh. What you doing, like
This
FanDuel or DraftKings or something? Uh-oh. I see basketball too damn hard.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
What shit is this?
Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And it pushes
why the hell my linebacker switched like that?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock.
I was like, what the fuck just happened? I don't know why it happened, but it's all good. Fuck it.
And relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It is what it is. You did?
On 2nd down, Collins. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
No. Check. Patriot.
He'll drop to throw. Got his target sealed. And he works free. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big-time 3rd down play for the Ravens. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Detroit!
Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
He didn't want it,
so
bro.
Now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
He was like, yo, I ain't built for this shit.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Justin Houston
you put him one-on-one
in
like
there
that.
to drop him, and his great season
It's easy
continues.
money, bro.
13 sacks for him now on the year.
That's it, man. It's easy money, bro. You put him in a situation like that. He like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
The what need to hurry up?
Watch 81, fellas, watch 81.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Put the bench in, would be a different story.
Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and you had points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Pick a play in this bitch. Oh, 6 seconds. Shoot it, Simmons. Oh, shit. Shoot it.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just
Bullshitting
shy of
with
the
that
30.
football. Shit. What is that?
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Here we go now. Blue 45.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this.
Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going down
My nigga fucking jumped. Are you fucking kidding me? This fucking game, dog. I fucking killed square. My nigga jumps. I'm like, alright.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
Threw me through a loop like a motherfucker.
Especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
I'm like, trying to dive, and he's like, let me jump. Like, what the fuck? It's not even an option for me.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. It's complete to Chris Conley. 20, 10, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
I saw him come up. I was like, all right, that's cool.
Now on the year, and the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
I think everyone in the league talks about
this kick up too.
I'm surprised that went in. A half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Butker now to kick
For a
this
minute, I
one
was like,
away.
fuck, I hope this dude don't do a comeback route on me. I was like, if my fucking receiver just turn around and do a comeback, I'd be pissed.
And now here come the Ravens. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Word. I'm sitting there looking like, damn, just 2 niggas wide open, huh? That's the kind of party we got here, huh?
So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Yeah, that shit there got me too. Fuck it.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll set up a throw. He's got his man in the crossing route.
This fucking purple at, bro. Come on, man.
1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll
those
stop it with
zones. Okay,
25
that's cool,
seconds
people.
to go here in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That's Jay Hughes, man.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Fuck.
Detroit! Detroit!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left.
He said, nah, I should have thrown to him anyway.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half.
Nah, if I'd have switched to that DB, probably should. Every time I touch that, every time I switch, you motherfuckers basket fans type of motherfuckers. So how that nigga get
Bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready.
Be like 15 yards down the field, and they just cut my receiver off. I'm like, what? Nothing. No flag.
Gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense. Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game.
Come on, man. Play some defense, Augustine. That Otto Porter handling business on him. Pass that shit, bro. Wow. Fournier, if you gonna ball hog like that, at least fucking make that. You wide open. Ah, shit. Bucket. That don't count. That don't count. Let's go, T. Ross. Corner, corner. Ah, come on, y'all. Let's get a bucket here. Augustine, that's you, boy. Oh, what are you doing? There you go, Vooch. God damn. Ah, shit.
But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Oh, you missed it. Up, AG. Oh, T. Ross. Bucket. You gotta hit that shit too, bro.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
That shit behind him.
That's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone
should be hurting right there. It should be hurting.
To the football at all times
and made a nice play. Wide open while you hit behind him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
That motherfucker.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
I just realized that shit. I was like, why the fuck ain't Tyreek game? I was fucking playing CPU.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
All around the world, the same song.
They go again with Collins. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
Lucky 56, lucky 56, Detroit, Detroit!
Here's a first down run with Collins. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left. That's Samuel, caught left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
He just didn't feel like it on that play. That's all it was. Yeah, he didn't really care for it, that one.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety.
Saw it coming. That's why I just stopped when I sat there like, all right.
And that was a young pup, the rookie,
switch it up.
Intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Oh, my back. Time they hopping on this shit.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Get the fuck out of this thing.
This
nigga just said, I'm leaping in this bitch.
Time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
He said he gonna jump out this motherfucking window, bro.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
The what? That's all good, though.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
You scared?
12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage.
Like, oh, he coming at me.
You get the completion,
He
what
switched
you're
off
counting
again.
on
All right.
is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First, they go right back to Collins. And it'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down unsuccessful. 4th down now.
I was like, EB just said, I can't catch the ball, man. He's on my back.
Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And now here comes Kansas City. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side.
Not
He
running.
will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Caught here by Conley. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Now he'll let it go
Nigga,
deep.
come to the
right
ball.
side.
What are you
And it
doing?
drops down incomplete.
This nigga just chilling like, yo, what's up?
Instead, 2nd down.
I'm like, all right, he's going to come to me. He's going to come back to me.
It's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. The Conley's got it over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
It's highlights. Fuck.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
There we go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Zing, zing, zing. Zing, zing, zing. Zing, zing, zing. Zing, zing, zing.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to go up top for the ends. And that is caught.
Wow.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Surprised he caught that
Sammy
shit.
Watkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. Bulldozes past him. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Butker on for the PAT. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Taking a shot for Samuel. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! No. Check! Patriot! Patriot! Detroit!
He'll look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 23. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
This is Hunt. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they will take a knee here. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for Kansas City, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to